Welcome back to another edition of Taxi Squad Talk, brought to you by Sure Dry at Neuroscience Group Field at Fox City Stadium. We're joined now by Clayton Andrews, former Timber Rattler pitcher in 2018, and here we are in 2020, Clayton. It's kind of been a whirlwind for you since you got drafted by the Brewers, came here and just kind of moved up the system, and now you're back at the alternate training site.
Yeah, I'm very happy to be back. Had a great time here while I was here. But yeah, I mean, I haven't really been able to get settled anywhere, which is a blessing. But I'm happy to be back, be part of the taxi squad.
The Brewers tried a little experiment with you last year with both pitching and being a position player. How did that work out for you?
I mean, I think it worked out pretty good. Yeah, I want to say I got into 17 games in the outfield. And it kind of made baseball feel like when I was growing up again. So it was a super awesome opportunity, and I'm very happy that I got to do that.
Isn't it a great feeling when you kind of goes back to being a kid and just being out there playing again?
Absolutely, that's what it felt like exactly. It's just I love the game, and any way I can help the team and get out on the field. So I was very happy with the opportunity.
That was a fun team to be a part of too, down in Biloxi again. They've really put together some really fun teams down there to watch.
Oh yeah, it was a ton of fun.
What I guess Southern League travel compared to Midwest League travel? I know you were only here for about half a season, but what's Southern League travel like for you?
Getting on the bus is all the same to me. I just either find some good movies to watch or a TV show that I'm into. It's all the same to me.
What TV shows did you get into?
Friends was still up there, so I got started Friends from the beginning, finished that. And whatever, just whatever's trending. I like to be with the times, so whatever's trending, I'll give it a shot.
You got a big opportunity this past fall as well, getting to play in the Arizona Fall League, getting up there with some top prospects and some big names. And how was that experience for you?
The Fall League was great. I mean, just being surrounded by that kind of talent, day in and day out. You got to bring your A game every single time you go out there. And it was awesome. I love being in Arizona, and then I got to reunite with one of my old junior college teammates, Brett DeGuess from Cabrillo College. So that was a pretty awesome experience too.
And you also got to play in some spring training games before this whole COVID-19 thing hit. What was your experience playing for the big league club in those spring training games?
Being with the big league club for spring training was awesome. Just being able to try and learn from those guys who have been there for a while. And then, getting to share a locker room with these guys like Christian Yelich, Lorenzo Cain, guys like that, it was a pretty awesome experience.
And how's everything going up here at the alternate training site for you?
Everything is going pretty good right now. We've had some pretty great weather, so we can't complain about that. And then, just getting to come to the yard every day and get back in that routine feels right.
What's your day like when you get to the ballpark for these camp days?
COVID test, get some food in me, and then get ready to go out and throw. And after that, depending on if I'm throwing in the simulated game or not, I'll either end up in the weight room or back out in the bullpen.
I did see the other day during a simulated game, you kind of snuck out there at first base and were taking some leads to some pinch runner, just trying to get those competitive juices flowing, right?
Yeah, Jim asked me if I could help out, give a simulated runner out there, and yeah, I jumped at the opportunity because I haven't been on base in a while, so it was nice to be back out there.
One of the things that we noticed about you when you were pitching here was you really took to those extra innings as a Timber Rattlers pitcher when they placed that runner at second base. I can only think back to maybe like once that you let a runner that was placed out there in. Does that help you? I mean, you seem to be one of the more competitive guys that I've seen come through here, and just keeping that runner from scoring and giving the team a chance to win is big, right?
Yeah, absolutely. With the new rules in the majors kind of taking on what we've been doing in the minor leagues, it's something that you got to be prepared for. But yeah, I was always raised to just go out and compete the best that I can. So, I love it. I love competing, and that's a situation where it definitely takes a competitor. So I was very lucky to be put in that role.
Last question for you, Clayton. You were on the squad with maybe the craziest walk-off victory in baseball history ever, and I wanted to get your perspective on it and where you were at and when it happened. You were on the team. You had pitched the previous night, so you weren't going to be in the next night, but the Rattlers win on a drop third strike, 3-run walk-off with Gabby Garcia scoring the winning run. Where were you at, and what were you thinking as that play was developing and the aftermath?
I was in the bullpen, and we were watching the game, and the inning we got the bases loaded, so we were all up watching, and we were excited, and then we saw the third strike, and we got a little dejected, thinking that the game was over, and then we saw the catcher running after the ball, and as soon as that throw went up the first baseline, I don't know if you could see the bullpen in any of the videos, but we're all up trying to climb over the fence, watching, going crazy. That was definitely something I won't forget. It was the craziest ending to a baseball game that I've been a part of.
Yeah, I think there is a wide shot, and I always focus on Stacia just waving Gabby all the way home when Gabby's barely at second base, and there's a lot of great scenes in that. We'll have to look for that, Clayton, okay?
That sounds good.
All right, thank you for your time again on this Taxi Squad Talk there, Clayton, all right? And good luck, and hopefully we'll check in with you again.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, this edition of Taxi Squad Talk brought to you by Sure Dry.